Other than providing comms in the neighborhood, what other information can I provide to get them thinking about selling? Glenda, that's a really good question. And it's a two-part answer. As a marketing strategy to market to people who have tenants who don't live at the property can be pretty good. Especially if you see a property that's been for rent for quite some time, contact the owner and say, hey, can I help you find a tenant? And if it doesn't work out, have you thought about selling it? Okay? So yes, there are some people who get sick and tired of renting and renting the property out, playing the role of a landlord, and can be a good potential seller prospects. And sending them stuff like market updates and helpful tips and all that stuff that we normally send as a part of our follow-up is not a bad way to go. The magic happens if and when you have the chance to actually talk to the seller. If you can either email, text, or more preferably have a conversation with them on the phone or in person, that's where the magic really happens. Okay? Now be prepared that out of the bulk you're going to have, so let's say you have 1,000 of these people, only a very small percentage will be actually considering selling. But there's always somebody who may be doing it. Okay? So as a marketing strategy, especially repeated contact with these people can work. It's not a bad way to go. Now, can you make somebody want to sell? Short answer, no, absolutely not. There's nothing you can do or say to somebody who owns a rental property where they go, no, we don't want to sell. You say the magic line, blah, 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 abracadabra, and suddenly go, fuck me, yes, I want to sell. Thank you for that. You know what I mean? It doesn't work that way. There has to be a problem. There has to be something that's driving them crazy. There has to be a pain or a potential desire for something lucrative, for something awesome that pulls them. So either a push or a pull. That's the only way for this to work. And that's not just with landlords, people who are absentee owners. That goes for everybody. You cannot motivate somebody to do something. You cannot make them. You cannot influence them. That's the bullshit we've been hearing from the traditional sales method trainers for many, many years. You can't do that. I cannot make you do something. Geez, I have people pay me $2,000 to do the boot camp with me. I still can make them make money sometimes. You understand what I'm saying? There has to be a need or desire. There has to be what I call the core driving emotion. There has to be a real pain in the ass tenant that drives them crazy. Where they say, you know what, I'm done with this shit. This cost me time and money. I'm out. Or there has to be an opportunity where near where they live, there's suddenly this awesome opportunity to buy, let's say, apartment building. So they need to sell this property to get into that one. You're getting me? So they have to have something. Something has to be there. You cannot install that. That's impossible. But if it's there, you can flame it up. You can charge it up. And you do that by communicating, by being helpful, by being cool, by understanding their position, their situation, and offering a solution. But to just gun for them and to say, hey, I need listings, do you want to sell? That's not going to get you anywhere. You already know that. So those are some tips. Accumulated as a database, not a bad. Would it be high on my list? No, that would be a medium. There'd be somewhere in the middle. You can get high probability leads above that. The problem with these kind of leads, like absentee owners, is you have to sift through a lot to find there 1 or 2 or 3 of those who actually want to do something. And that can take time. That definitely takes repetition, and it can cost some money, especially if you're just doing direct mail. Okay? Helpful? Yes?